since I've been here. I put out a book in the time since you guys last saw me. Oh my God! How much is it? I'm so glad you asked. It's $12. There are so reasonable. I finally got it. There are so many typos, but it's still $12. So. There will be a second run, but I have first run copies if anyone wants like a collector's edition. Okay. Oh, that's not the right page number at all. I'm so sorry. I had it bookmarked, and then I put it down for like a second because ADHD happened. I'm so sorry. This is more time than I usually used to take it. Page 56 for those of you that want to follow along. Okay. I've read this one before, but I made some edits. It's called Let Them. It's the big trauma poem. Okay. Let them think what they want. Let them say what they want. The mirror that mouths fair enough can never reflect the vision of me that I see in my head. I can never stand before it post-op because there are no ops to be had. The most damage I've taken has been from running away, from seeming crazy. I feel the hum of the universe threatening to burst me apart. It brings me to my knees, grasping at the mulch in my childhood playground. My eyes glaze over with cinema blue as I watch myself in this broken mirror scene try to come into my body with razors on my flesh or fingers down my throat. Their thought reduction doesn't feed me. Every week, I have therapy in the neighborhood where I was promised forever and now have never again. I keep myself warm with the bridges I've had to burn just to remind myself not to go jumping into the river below. This is as close to the sound of silence as I can keep. They cannot haunt me any better than my own choices. I got kicked out of my home by a different forever because I wasn't silent about who I was when people went looking for answers. I had to go back to people who never asked if I was okay after they checked the news. They were more interested in yelling at me for the silence that everyone seemed so desperate for me to have. They are the ones who taught me how to scream. But my inability to shut the fuck up has led to people who had silence thrust upon them finding comfort in their community that shouldn't exist, isn't allowed to grieve. Silence is only a gift if it is chosen. It is a gift I gave back. They can think what they want. They can say what they want. I have been blamed for murder because I dared break up with the boy. Murder. And I took that weight because the person that they should have been blaming got put down with 30 rounds. They needed to point fingers somewhere, and his parents already had their fingers grasping at 2 unmarked graves. He told me he was sober. The autopsy said he changed his mind. It's the only thing that's made me question if I protected myself wrong. So I ate that hate and grieved alone because my grief is small and unimportant, and I have no idea where to bury it. They can have that silence for themselves, but they don't want their own advice. I lose my mind and lose my way and lose my life, and I still come back to love myself more because I am the only voice that matters, and I say, keep going. Thank you.